baseball. It's America's pastime and Minnesota's passion. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, in partnership with the Minnesota Baseball Association, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Coverage of this great Minnesota tradition is proudly brought to you by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. Xfinity, a better way to watch. Think Bank, meet your money. The Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage. And by the Minnesota Twins. Get tickets for Town Ball Night at Target Field on September 10th. Live coverage throughout the Town Ball tourney can be seen right here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. That's NSPN.TV. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now, let's get out to the ballpark.
One final time for today from Bell Field in Faribault. It's a Class C first-round game at the State Amateur Baseball Tournament as the Cannon Falls Bears take on the Buckman Billygoats. Greg Williford is our producer and director. My name is Darren Swenson. Glad you're with us for our fourth and final game of the day here today as Cannon Falls and the Billygoats of Buckman get together. The winner of this one will return to Faribault a week from today to take on Laverne at 4:30. Nick Drinkin will get the ball for Cannon Falls, and they will face this Buckman lineup. Matt Todges is the pitcher. Lane Gertz at shortstop. Noah Bozier in left field. Aaron Weber at third base. Andrew Ruckert in center field. Matt Cummett, the catcher. Travis Call in right field. Joe Call at first base. And Jake Suska is at second base. And we'll set the Cannon Falls Bears defense. Cannon Falls is going to be the home team in this matchup. Cannon Falls, a regular here at the state tournament. Pretty much a regular since around 1991. They were the Class A champions back in 1952. Were third place in 1953, but did not return until 1991 as the first pitch a strike to Matt Todges. And we get going at 7:39, so we've pretty much been on normal schedule throughout the day. That's never a bad thing. Breaking ball outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Cooper Peterson in left. Peter Haggerty in center, and Hayden Strain in right. Rich Burr at third. Brock Peterson at short. Luke Solquist at second base, and Gino Larkin at first base. Next pitch out of the zone, 2 balls and 1 strike. Carlton Lidnow behind the plate, and Nick Drinkin on the hill. Drinkin, as you can see, a young man that pitches out of the stretch no matter what. A pop fly on the left side. Third baseman Rich Burr is under it. He will make the catch for out number 1 here in the top of the first inning, and that'll bring up Lane Gertz.
Now batting for Buckman is the shortstop.
Nick Drinkin in his third year as a Cannon Falls Bear. He's a college student at the University of Northwestern St. Paul. And he will face Lane Gertz right now. Gertz will look at the first pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Gertz, a player from St. Scholastica. The pitch, a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. No score, just underway in our final game of the day. The 1-1 delivery, good. Breaking ball over for a strike. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. Fouled. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cannon Falls last year at the tournament in 2020. In modern times, they've had appearances in 91, 96, 97, 98, 2000, 2001, 2003, 2007, 2009, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, and 20. A fly ball into right field. Hayden Strain retreats and backs up and makes a one-handed catch in medium to deep right field for out number 2. The batter will be Noah Bozier. No score here in the first inning. Bozier out of Bemidji State.
Buckman Billygoats is left fielder.
Buckman here for the first time since 2020. They were third place back in 2019 here in Class C. They were the Class C champs in 1999 and second place back in 2001. So the Billygoats with some nice history here at the State Amateur Baseball Tournament. And pitch taken for a strike by the left-hand hitting Bozier. No balls, one strike. Swinging a pop up into left field. Cooper Peterson angling towards the line. He will make the catch straddling the line in left. And a 3-up, 3-down top of the first inning for the Billygoats. 1/2 inning complete. Buckman nothing, and Cannon Falls coming to bat. And Cannon Falls will bat this way. Luke Soquist at second base. Peter Haggerty in center field. Brock Peterson at shortstop. Nolan Consemius is the designated hitter. Gino Larkin at first base. Hayden Strain in right field. Rich Burr at third base. Carlton Lindau in center field. Or at catcher, I should say, and Cooper Peterson in left field. And that lineup will face Matt Targes out of St. Scholastica. And he'll have this defense behind him. Noah Bozier in left. Andrew Ruckert in center. Travis Collin right. Aaron Weber at third. Lane Gertz at short. Jack Suska at second. And Joe Call at first. Matt Cummett behind the plate. So Todges will throw here in the bottom half of the first inning. As the Billygoats go down 1-2-3 in the top half of this inning. And the winner of this one will be right back here in Faribault next week.
Leading off for the Cannon Falls Bears is the second baseman.
They will take on the Laverne Redbirds. At 4:30 next Saturday afternoon. Luke Soquist will stand in here in the bottom half of the first inning, and he will look at a strike. The ball is one strike to count on Soquist. Next pitch, an off-speed breaking ball in for a strike. And it is 0-2. Soquist in his third year as a Cannon Falls Bear. Swings and fouls one away. Full-time occupation. Works for White Rock Dairy. 0-2 delivery, fouled back. Soquist doing a good job of fighting off a pitch on the hands that time. No balls, 2 strikes, the count remains. 0-2 on the 0-2 delivery, a half-swing ground ball right back to Todges, and he'll give an underhand toss to Call at first base, and there's one down here in the inning. One down, and the batter will be Peter Haggerty, graduate of Cannon Falls High School. Haggerty in his third year as a Bear. The pitch, fastball up. One ball and No strikes, the 1-0 delivery. Outside corner for a strike. It's 1 ball and 1 strike now. Dodge is ready. He's in a groove early on as he misses Lone away. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Peter Haggerty with Brock Peterson to follow. Ground ball back to the mound. Dodge is able to knock it down, stays with it after falling down and throws to first base to retire Haggerty. The definition of stick-to-itiveness right there. Dodges tried to field that one. The trajectory of the ball knocked him down, but he got to his feet lickety-split and threw to first base for the out. So a couple of 1-3 putouts have retired the first 2 Bears here in the second inning as Brock Peterson will stand in. No score here in the second inning. Peterson, another Cannon Falls High School graduate like the majority of these players. First pitch, a strike, 0-1. Next pitch, a fly ball towards left field. Playable for Nolan Bozier. He will make the catch to retire the side. Both teams go down in order in the first inning. No score after 1. This is NSPN.TV's coverage of the 2022 Minnesota State Amateur Baseball Tournament.
All season long, you've gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone! A home run!
Diamonds that define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball and our hometowns. And on September 10th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Guardians at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the champions will be honored in a ceremony at Town Ball Tavern, and all Town Ballers will be invited down to the field for a special pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
Field Scallon back, has it measured. That's it! Air Freight Unlimited, your Class A state champions.
For tickets to the Minnesota Twins Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 10th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
Now up for Buckman is third baseman Aaron Weber.
No score as we go to the second inning. Aaron Weber will start things for Buckman here in the second after Nick Drinkin got the side down in order in the first inning. Weber, the third baseman, the St. Scholastica product as the pitch goes inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. One delivery, swinging a foul at the plate. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. Swing and a miss. Tag applied by Lindau behind the plate. And 1 down here in the inning as Drinkin retires his first one.
Number 51, Andrew Rucker.
Via strikeout. 1 down here in the inning. Andrew Ruckert will stand in. Ruckert out of Foley, Minnesota. Skies one towards left field, relatively deep. Cooper Peterson going back and beneath the light pole. He can't pull it down. It'll be a double for Ruckert. He'll become the first base runner of the game.
That extra base hit is brought to you by Haynes Company.
Ruckert at second with 1 down. And Matt Cummett to the plate.
Number 24, Matt Cummett.
He's out of Piers, Minnesota, and Bemidji State. The pitch, curveball for a strike. 0-1. No score here in the second inning. The 0-1 delivery, a chopper towards the third base side foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, Ruckert, and the 0-2 from Drinkin, a ground ball towards the first base side, gobbled up there by Gino Larkin. He'll run to the bag to retire Cummett, and there's 2 down here in the inning. 2 down and Ruckert at third. And it'll be up to Travis Cole to keep the inning going. Cole, the right fielder, graduate of Ridgewater Wilmer, and the pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Another Piers, Minnesota kid. Versatile kid as well, infielder, outfielder, pitcher, catcher. The pitch, ground ball, foul. So it's no balls and 2 strikes from Drinkin. Drinkin, a native of Randolph, Minnesota. Randolph winning their first state baseball title this past spring. The 0-2 delivery, a ground ball toward short, picked up there by Peterson on the run, throws to first base to retire Call and the side here in the second inning. A 1-out double, nothing else. Inning and a half complete. We are scoreless in Faribault.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Great support from the communities as part of the fun of town ball in the state of Minnesota. You watch it on a weekly basis in May, June, and July with the Fox 9 crew getting out once a week. And I know they were here in Faribault last year.
Number 4, DH, Nolan Consemius.
And Nolan Consemius will start things here in the second inning. He'll swing and miss at the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Consemius lives in Cannon Falls, a graduate of Cretin Durham Hall. Pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike count. 1-1. And that one fouled off of Nolan, and Nolan will have to take a little bit of time to walk off the cobwebs there. One ball, 2 strikes. Catcher Matt Cummett doing the sportsmanlike thing and walking a new baseball out to the pitcher Matt Todges. One ball and two strikes the count now on Nolan Consemius. The 1-2, a ground ball towards short. Lean Gertz will pick it up. Throw across the diamond, and Consemius retired 6-3, 1 down here in the second inning. No score, in our final game of the day here in Faribault. And the batter will be Gino Larkin.
First baseman, number 29, Gino Larkin.
Larkin out of Cannon Falls. St. John Johnny back in the day, and a foul ball. Third base side. No balls and 1 strike. Gino, of course, the son of former twin Gene Larkin. Had a certain big hit in Minnesota baseball history about 31 years ago as Gino pops one towards right field off the outstretched attempt of Joe Call. It'll be a base hit towards right field, so Gino Larkin becomes the first runner of the game for the Cannon Falls Bears. Winner gets Laverne next Saturday
Now batting, number 15, the right
at
fielder,
4:30.
Strain.
Aiden Strain is in his 4th year as a Bear. He'll bat with 1 on and 1 out in the inning. Strain in from the left-hand side of the plate. Larkin with a short lead at first base, and Strain pops one on the infield. At second base, Jack Suska is there, and he will make the catch, and that'll be out number 2 here in the 4th inning. So 2 down in the frame for Rich Burr.
Number 5, third baseman, Rich Burr.
Burr, a graduate of Cannon Falls High School, now lives in Apple Valley. The curveball taken outside. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Short lead at first base by Larkin. No score here in the 2nd. Todges delivers outside. 2 balls and no strikes to count. Todges to the chest-high pause, and the 2-0 delivery just missed inside. It's 3 balls and no strikes. Next offering, barely missed again, but it'll be a base on balls, and for the first time in this game, either team has multiple runners on in the same frame. Gino Larkin at second, Rich Burr at first, and Carlton Lindau to the plate. Lindau, another graduate of Cannon Falls High School. First and second with 2 down. The pitch goes low. It's 1 ball and no strikes to count. Lindau in his 7th year as a Bear. Rich Burr, the man that just got the walk in his 32nd year as a Bear. The 1-0 delivery, outside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a 14-year Bear with Keith Myers on this roster. 10-year Bear with Braxton Lindau. So a lot of folks have been around this organization, this team, for quite some time. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Lindo. Each team with no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. And time asked for and granted by Lindo behind the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Curveball, a strike, and it's 1-2 now. Away from second, Larkin. Away from first is Burr. A ground ball to first base, knocked down there by Cawley. gathers and runs to the bag to retire the side. 1 hit, 2 runners left. We're 2 innings complete. In the 4th game of this quadruple header in Faribault, Buckman and Cannon Falls scoreless.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
No score as we ceremoniously move to the 3rd inning. Greg Williford, our producer and director. My name is Darren Swenson. Joe Call, Jake Suska, and Matt Todges, hitters 8, 9, and 1, due for the Billygoats of Buckman. Here in the top of the 3rd inning to face Nick Drinkin. And Nick will look at the first, or throw the first pitch low to Joe Call. 1 ball, no strikes. Call, Fergus Falls Community College baseball player. Looks at a strike. He's from Fort Ripley, Minnesota. Graduate of Pierce High School. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Swing and a pop-up foul. One ball, 2 strikes to count on Call now. The only hit of the game for Buckman was the 1-out double by Andrew Ruckert in the 2nd inning. And the pitch outside corner, strike 3 called. Nick Drinkin with his 2nd strikeout. And there's 1 down here in the inning.
Number 20, Jack Suska.
1 down, nobody on. Jake Suska to the plate. A scoreless game here in the 3rd. Suska pops one towards left field. Retreating on it is Cooper Peterson. He's under it and makes a head-high one-handed grab for out number 2. So quickly 2 up, 2 down in the 3rd inning. And the batter will be Matt Todges. Pierce High School graduate, Nisswa, Minnesota, the hometown. And a collegiate baseball player for the College of St. Scholastica. The first offering, line drive towards first, caught there by Gino Larkin, and that's that for the 3rd inning. 3 up, 3 down go the Billygoats. Bottom of the 3rd we go, and we're scoreless.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
No score as we go to the home half of the 3rd inning. Buckman in Cannon Falls. Winner will get Laverne next weekend here in Faribault. Don't forget, we'll have 3 more games coming up tomorrow here in Faribault. 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Will be Waconia and Union Hill. Ada and Plato at 1:30. And the Raymond Rockets and Wanamingo at 4:30. And just like with every game of the State Amateur Baseball Tournament, you can see it right here on NSPN.TV. Off the bat of Cooper Peterson, he hits a pop-up into shallow left with where Lane Gertz, the shortstop, will make a catch just beyond the infield dirt. 1 down, nobody on, and Luke Solquist will come to the plate. Solquist grounded to the pitcher in the first inning in his first plate appearance, and looks that one inside. 1 ball, no strikes. The 8 o'clock hour upon us here in Faribault. A ground ball towards third. Nice play of the short hop that time by Aaron Weber, and a throw across the diamond gets Solquist. 2 down here in the inning. Good play on both ends to get a hustling Solquist, and there's 2 down here in the frame. 2 down for Peter Haggerty. Haggerty was retired on a 1-3 put out. 2 down in the inning. And the fastball is in there for a strike. One ground ball towards third. Nice play by Weber once again. A low throw scooped out well by Joe Call at first base, and another quick inning. We head to the top of the 4th inning. We're scoreless here in Faribault.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
No scores. We go to the 4th inning. Lane Gertz, Noah Bozier, and Aaron Weber. Hitters 2, 3, and 4 for the Billygoats in the top of the 4th inning. Winner gets Laverne next Saturday here in Faribault at 4:30. Nick Drinkin, first time through the inning, only gave up 1 hit and a foul ball at the plate for the first pitch of this top of the 4th inning. He struck out 1, or rather struck out 2. Hasn't walked anybody. A lot of balls put in play here early on in this game. Drinkin will throw inside as Gertz tried marketing that he got hit, but the sales pitch denied by the home plate umpire. 1-1. Blowing away. 2 balls and 1 strike to count now. Swing and a foul at the plate, and that one I think perhaps the catcher Lindo and the pitcher Drinkin were crossed up on the play. That's why Drinkin came out to have a conversation. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. The pitch, ground ball towards second base. Solquist is there. They'll throw on to Larkin at first base, and Gertz retired 4-3. So a lot of balls put in play in this game. Both teams making the plays behind their pitchers. 1 down, nobody on. Noah Bozier to the plate. Bozier flew out to left in his first plate appearance back in the first inning. 0 for 1. Each team with a hit. Neither team with a run or an error thus far as a breaking ball goes inside. One ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 delivery. Outside corner for a strike. And it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit. Bozier becomes the second base runner for the Billygoats. The 1-out single here in the 4th inning.
Stepping into the box is third base.
A runner at first.
Number 34, Aaron Weber.
And 1 down. Aaron Weber struck out in the 2nd inning. And he'll bat again here as Weber fouls the first pitch off. No balls, 1 strike count. The hit by Bozier, the second of the game for the Billygoats. Drinking to a belly high set, and the 0-1 delivery, a curveball blown away. It's one of those situations where you'd say Drinking pitching out of the stretch, but he's a kid that uses the stretch no matter what. You're seeing a little bit more of that, especially with younger pitchers nowadays. The 1-1 out into center field. Long run for the center fielder Haggerty, but he won't be able to get there. And the Billygoats in business, 1st and 2nd with 1 down. Here in the 4th inning on back-to-back singles by Bozier and Weber. Bozier at 2nd, Weber at 1st. Andrew Ruckert to the plate. He had a double to left back in the 2nd inning. Bozier at 2nd, Weber at 1st. Drinkin delivers, and a blooper down the right field line will land for a base hit. Bozier hits third base. He's coming to the plate. The throw to the plate is almost in time, but getting in standing is Bozier. On the play, Weber goes to 3rd. And a tag is going to be applied on Bozier. As for the moment, Cannon Falls believed Bozier never touched the plate, but the home plate umpire said he did. So it'll be an RBI single for Ruckert, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Billygoats. I'll tell you what, Bozier going in standing up made that play a little bit more dramatic than perhaps most people thought it would. 3 straight singles as Matt Cummett lays down a bunt right in front of the plate, a throw to first base for the out, and now the runner coming down the line from 3rd scores on the safety squeeze, and a crooked number on the board for Buckman. So that'll be a sacrifice 2-3 with Ruckert. Moving up to second base on the play as soon as the catcher Lindau threw to first base. The runner at 3rd, Weber, snuck down the line from 3rd and was able to beat the return throw from Gino Larkin. And a 2 spot here in the 4th inning for the Buckman Billygoats as the pitch goes outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Drinkin was good first time through the order here in the second time through the order. 3 straight singles, and 2 of those singles have .2-0. A blooper out into right field. This one going to land for a base hit. Tagging third and coming to the plate is Ruckert. The throw to the plate is offline, and it gets away. Ruckert able to score. And an RBI single. And a 3 spot here in the 4th inning for the Buckman Billygoats. It'll be a visit from the mound from manager Ryan Britnall. As Drinkin, as we mentioned, first time through the order. Was very effective the second time through the order. The Billygoats have started to figure him out a little bit. So 2 of the 3 runs have scored with 2 outs, and after the brief visit, there is some action down in the Cannon Falls bullpen. Keith Myers, one of the longtime Cannon Falls Bears, will stand in. A fly ball into center field. Haggerty misplayed it a little bit, now backs up and makes an above the head one-handed grab to retire the side, but the Billygoats get on the board with 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 runner left on base. 3.5 innings complete. Buckman with the 3-0 advantage.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.TV. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.TV will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, feature stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.TV.
A 3 spot in the top half of the 4th inning for Buckman. And Cannon Falls will try to answer here in the home half of the 4th inning. They'll have 3, 4, and 5 due. Brock Peterson, Nolan Consemius, and Gino Larkin. And a pitch, a strike to Brock Peterson. No balls, 1 strike. Peterson flew out to left during his first plate appearance. So Tajas has been given a 3-run lead by his defense. As the pitch a little bit low. Peterson in his 8th year as a Bear. He's a graduate assistant baseball coach at Augsburg. 1 ball, 1 strike, and he asks for time, and it's granted by the home plate umpire. 3-0 Buckman Billygoats. Pitch outside. Buckman again, some nice history here at the tournament. They were 3rd place just 3 years ago back in 2019, made the tournament in 2020. Champions back in 1999. Fastball outside corner for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Brock Peterson. Nobody on, nobody out here in the 4th inning with Buckman leading 3-0. Ground ball towards third. It's kicked there by Aaron Weber, and reaching will be Brock Peterson. be the first defensive miscue for either team as Peterson reaches to start things here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Now batting is the DH, number 4.
One on, nobody out for Nolan Consemius, who grounded to short in his first plate appearance back in the second inning. 3 runs, 5 hits for Buckman. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 error for Cannon Falls, or 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error now for Buckman. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors for the Bears. As Consemius looked at a strike, it's 0-1. Pitch swing and a foul, and it's no balls and 2 strikes now on Nolan Consemius with Gino Larkin on deck. Cannon Falls at the tournament for the 7th time in the last 10 years. Best finish recently, a 3rd place finish back in 09. Fastball up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Way back when they were the 1952 Class A champions. 3rd place back in Double A in 1949. A pop-up right side. The first baseman Call is there, and he'll make the catch near the bag. In fair territory for the first out here in the 4th inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
1 on, 1 out.
Gino Larkin.
Gino Larkin singled in his first plate appearance, the only hit for the Bears through the first 3 innings of this one. Todges ready. And the pitch, swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. 0-1 delivery, ground ball towards second base, picked up there by Suska, but it goes between his legs actually, and it ends up in shallow right center field, so it'll be runners at the corners with 1 down for the Bears. So the Billygoat defense has been a little bit of a curse here in the 4th inning, as Cannon Falls gets their 2nd scoring chance of the game. They put 2 runners on in the 1st inning, or rather in the 2nd inning, but left them both on. This time they have 1st and 3rd with less than 2 outs. Fastball outside from Todges. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Three 0 Buckman, and Cannon Falls trying to answer here in this inning. Swing and a miss. One ball, 2 strikes to count on Hayden Strain. Correction, the call. The count is 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 down. The 1-1. He moved to first base. Close play, but Larkin back to the bag, diving. Of course, with the count even, and with 1 ball, 1 strike, and runners at 1st and 3rd, we'll see if Cannon Falls has anything up their sleeve as a quick move to first base. And Larkin back to the bag once again. One ball, 1 strike. A lead at first base by Larkin. Down the line from 3rd is Peterson. The pause by Todges. And the 1-1 outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now you're ahead in the count. Does that change the strategy here? So a new series of signs from manager Ryan Britnall in the 3rd base box. 3-0 Buckman. They're in the home half of the 4th inning, but again, the Bears threatening as a move to first base will send Larkin back diving to the bag. 2 balls, 1 strike count. 2-1. Inside corner for a strike. And now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Dodgers does not have a strikeout yet in this game. You could sure use one here. 2-2. Popped foul. Third base side out of play, so we'll do it again. At 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fourth game of the day, and they've all been entertaining in kind of their own unique way. The previous 3 have been. Peterson at third and Larkin at first to move to first base, and Larkin back diving to the bag once again. Two balls, 2 strikes with 1 down. 2-2 delivery is low. It skips to the right of Cummett, so up to second will go Larkin. So now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Infield will play up at first base. Weber even with the bag at third. They'll trade the run for the out up the middle. Full count on Hayden Strain, who's 0 for 1 and a swing and a miss. Todges gets his first strikeout of the game, and it comes at a key time.
Now batting third baseman, number 5, Rich Burr.
2 down, runners at second and third, and Rich Burr to the plate. Burr, the veteran Cannon Falls Bear, 32 years with this organization. Ground ball towards third. Weber will field, wind up, and throw across the diamond. And Buckman gets out of trouble. Trouble that they caused. 2 errors, but 2 runners left on base. We cha-cha to the 5th. It's 3-0 Buckman.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
Such news! It's everything I ever wanted.
Scoreboard tells the story. 3 runs in the 4th inning for the Billygoats. RBI single by Andrew Ruckert. Some nice base running by Aaron Weber on a swinging bunt off the bat of Matt Cummett, and a 2-out RBI single by Travis Cole. 2 of the 3 runs scored with 2 outs in the 4th inning. Billygoats leading 3-0 as Jake Suska will stand in. Look at the first pitch outside from Nick Drinkin. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 delivery, sprayed foul, third base side and out of play. It is 1 ball and 1 strike to count as nighttime upon us here in Faribault. The lights at Bell Field starting to take full effect as the pitch goes low. It's 2 balls and 1 strike now. We notice Drinkin. I thought for a second he was going out of the windup, but he's going back to that set position. The pitch swung out and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. See more and more youngsters doing that, and there's nothing wrong with it. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count the pitch, swinging a foul. There's literally no disadvantage if it's an area of comfort for you. Balance, timing, rhythm. If you've got to work out of the stretch with runners on base, you might as well do it with nobody on base as the sidearm delivery goes high from Drinkin. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now, other pitchers have a comfort level of working out of the windup with nobody on base, and they can adjust accordingly. So, whatever fits your comfort is the way to go. As a foul ball off the bat of Jake Suska. Three-two again. Another foul ball. Suska with a competitive plate appearance here. Another sidearm delivery and another foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes, the count. Blooper towards the left side of the infield, fielded on one hop by Rich Burr. He'll fire across the diamond, but late. Suska couldn't have blooped that one out there any better. He'll get an infield single and become the first Billygoat player to reach to start an inning in this game. A runner at first with nobody out.
Now batting, number 7, pitcher in DH, Matt Tugis.
Matt Togis will be the due batter, but before that it'll be a visit out of the Cannon Falls dugout from Ryan Brittenall. By the way, this weekend in particular, we are welcoming you to the neighborhood. Our brand new company, NSPN. It's the same company that we've always been, but with a different outlook. For one low price, whether it's a 30-day price or a yearly rate of $25 a year, you can get great events like the Minnesota State Town Ball Tournament. We'll have complete coverage through Labor Day weekend. You can also get MIAC and Northern Sun coverage, plus all of the great high school coverage that we bring to you on a year-by-year basis. We welcome you to the neighborhood, and all the new details and new pricing and new schedules and everything like that is available to you at NSPN.com. New pitcher coming in. We'll tell you about it here in a moment.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.tv. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.tv will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, featured stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.tv.
Keith Myers on in relief of Nick Drinkin, who faces the order 2 times through. First time through was pretty good. Second time through, not as good. Keith Myers, a certified financial planner, a baseball and a football coach, in his 25th year as a Cannon Falls Bear. Squaring to bunt is Todges, and he bunts through it, and it snowballs in 1 strike. I don't know if he bunted through it or he just took a strike. Nonetheless, it snowballs in 1 strike. 4 innings, 5 hits. A pause, the 0-1. Fouled at the plate, and it snowballs 2 strikes. Drinking responsible for 3 runs to this point. He didn't walk anybody, and he struck out 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 3, 6, and 2 for the Billygoats. 0-1 and 0 for the Bears. The 0-2 delivery, and Myers moved to first base will send him back standing to the plate, with the him in this case being Jake Suska. Myers, the lefty, brings it, and the 0-2 pitch grounded towards third. Burr will field. He'll go to second for the first out. Throw to first base, not in time. Todges beats the return throw as Suska retired 5-4, 1 down here in the inning. By the way, Nick Drinkin is still in the game. He moved from pitcher to right field. And Strain, who was the right fielder, moves to left field to replace Cooper Peterson. So Keith Myers is batting in the order for Cooper Peterson, and he will be up second in the bottom half of this inning. The pitch down and in it, and actually hit him. It'll be a dead ball as Lane Gertz, who had flown out and grounded out, reaches base for the first time of this game. 3-0 Billygoats, first and second, 1 down here in the inning. The retirement of Suska officially closed the book on Drinkin. 4 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs all earned, no walks, 2 strikeouts. And Noah Bozier will come to the plate. Bozier flew out to left in the first, singled and scored in the fourth. 3-0 Buckman as we play the 5th. They are the visiting team. Daylight play on at second base, and Todges alert to it. Todges away from second, Gertz away from first. Pitch down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The count on Noah Bozier. Crowd of nearly 800 came here to Faribault today, being told. The pause, a look back at second, and the 1-0 delivery, a blooper third base side. Foul territory, angling over is Rich Burr, and Burr will make the catch. In foul ground to retire Bozier for the second out of this inning.
Now batting third baseman.
Bozier 1 for 3. Aaron Weber to the plate. Weber struck out in the second inning and singled and scored in the fourth. That was a part of that 3-run fourth inning where the Billygoats took their lead that they have right now. The first offering is fouled away. No balls, 1 strike. Keith Myers trying to get the Cannon Falls Bears out of trouble. They trail at 3-0. They don't want to get down, obviously, any more than that as Myers delivers the 0-1. It's a fastball up. 1 ball and 1 strike count. One and 1 the count. 1-1 delivery, a curveball just missed outside. Cannon Falls fans saw it the last pitch differently, as you just heard off to our right. 2 balls, 1 strike count. The 2-1 delivery, a fly ball out towards right center field. Peter Haggerty on his horse. He won't be able to get it there, and it'll be one hopping against the fence. Todges will score. Gertz will score on a 2-run, 2-out double for Aaron Weber. And the Billy Goat lead is now 5. Aaron Weber now 2 for 3 with 2 runs knocked in. As the Buckman Billygoats with 3 in the 4th inning adds 2 to their total here in the top of the 5th inning. And Andrew Ruckert, who is 2 for 2, will look to keep the fun going. Lefty-lefty matchup, and he'll hit one towards right. It's going to get through for a base hit. Weber rounding third. He's coming to the plate. The relay throw will be cut off. Another 2-out RBI single. This one from Andrew Ruckert. And the lead is now 6 for the Billygoats. A 3 spot in the 4th, a 3 spot in the 5th. Buckman now leads it 6-0. And Matt Cummett will be the 7th batter of the inning for Buckman. Cummett grounded to first in the 2nd and grounded out to the catcher in the 4th inning. And we'll look at a strike here, 0-1. On that play, Aaron Weber scored as the catcher's throw went to first base. Pitch inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. A heads-up piece of base running by Weber at the time got the 2nd run of the game home for Buckman. 1-1 delivery is outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Six, 8-2 for Buckman, 0-1-0 for Cannon Falls. 2 balls and 1 strike, the 2-1 delivery. Inside, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. So 5 of the 6 runs for Buckman have come with 2 outs. The only one that didn't was a Ruckert RBI single last inning. 3-1, and Myers will move to first base, and on a close play back to the bag, diving is Ruckert. Myers expected that one, but didn't get it. As he walks around the mound in a little bit of frustration. Frustration perhaps over a call he thought he got, but it might have been an accumulation of an inning that hasn't gone the Bears' way. Swinging a foul away. And now it'll be traveling time for Ruckert at first base. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 6-0 Buckman. In the top of the 5th inning as Myers throws to first base, and this time Ruckert picked off. But not before 3 runs on 3 hits, nobody left. We're halfway home. In our 4th and final game of the day here in Faribault. Buckman with a 6-0 lead as we go to the bottom half of the 5th.
Baseball. It's America's All season long, you've gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone! A home run!
Diamonds that define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball and our hometowns. And on September 10th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Guardians at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the champions will be honored in a ceremony at Town Ball Tavern, and all Town Ballers will be invited down to the field for a special pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
Field Scallon back, has it measured. That's it! Air Freight Unlimited, your Class A state champions.
For tickets to the Minnesota Twins Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 10th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
Bottom of the 5th inning we go. Bears with a lot of work to do after giving up a 3 spot in the top of the 4th.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th, catcher, Carlton Lindau.
And a 3 spot in the 5th inning. As the pitch, a strike to Carlton Lindau. Lindau, Keith Myers, and Luke Solquist. 8-9-1 due for Cannon Falls as Todges swings and misses. And it's no balls and 2 strikes to count. The 0-2 delivery, a slowly hit ground ball towards third. Aaron Weber will field, pick it up, and throw to first base, and the out recorded there. Now Weber had an error last inning, but he's made a few fine plays at second or at third base tonight. And Keith Myers will bat
14, Keith Myers.
for the first time in this game. He's batting in the spot that was vacated by Cooper Peterson as part of the defensive changes in the top half of this inning. Myers, the 25-year Cannon Falls Bear, will look at a strike. 0-1. Swinging a foul away. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Pitch down and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch outside. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Myers in from the left-hand side of the plate in a 6-0 game, a breaking ball down and in. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2. Down and in, ball 4. Keith Myers coaxed the second walk of the game from Todges.
Now batting, second baseman, number 18, Luke Showquist.
Runner at first, 1 down. Luke Showquist to the plate. He'll start the third trip around the Bear batting order. He grounded to the pitcher in the first inning and grounded to third in the third. 6-8-2 for Buckman, 0-1-0 for Cannon Falls. The pitch, a strike. 0-1. Cannon Falls now has their 5th base runner of the game, only 1 on a hit. That was a Gino Larkin single with 1 out back in the second inning as the next offering goes low. The pitch fouled away. One ball, 2 strikes. The pause and the pitch. Swinging a foul at the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lead at first base from Myers. The pause by Todges and the pitch, swing and a miss. Solquist down on strike, second strikeout for Todges. And there's 2 down here in the inning. And Peter Haggerty will be the batter. Haggerty grounded to the pitcher in the first and grounded to third in the third as the pitch goes outside. 1 ball and no strikes to count. The 1 delivery, swing and a miss. Healthy cut, no contact, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike now. Swing and a foul at the plate. One ball, 2 strikes now. The 1-2 delivery sliced down the right field line, foul. So Haggerty keeps the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Cannon Falls Bears and the Buckman Billygoats, both with pretty good histories here at the state tournament. The 1-2 delivery, and Haggerty got a piece. That was a pretty good location on 1-2 from Todges. If he puts that in fair territory, it's a weak ground ball to second probably. There's no way you're going to hit it in fair territory. Hard, 1-2 delivery, fisted foul, so the at-bat continues. Another good social media account to follow this weekend is the Twitter account for the Faribault Dundas Meesville FDM 2022. They just posted some great aerial footage of all 3 ballparks. Beautiful night. 1-2 delivery, swing, and a foul at the plate. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. One and 2 with 2 down. Short lead at first base by Myers, and the pitch, swinging a foul away. So we're approaching double-digit pitches in this at-bat alone. Haggerty trying to get on base for the first time after a couple of groundouts. And the pitch, outside corner, strike 3. And Haggerty eventually goes down after a good battle with Todges. A walk and a runner left. We are 5 innings complete in our 4th and final game of the day here in Faribault. We go to the 6th. 6-0 Buckman.
All season long, you've gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone! A home run!
Diamonds that define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball and our hometowns. And on September 10th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Guardians at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the champions will be honored in a ceremony at Town Ball Tavern, and all Town Ballers will be invited down to the field for a special pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
Field Scallon back, has it measured. That's it! Air Freight Unlimited, your Class A state champions.
For tickets to the Minnesota Twins Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 10th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
6th inning upon us. Greg Williford has been our producer and director all day. We appreciate his fine work per usual. My name is Darren Swinson here in the top of the 6th inning. And Matt Cummett, who was at the plate when Andrew Ruckert was picked off to end the 5th inning, will stand in now. Cummett 0 for 2 in this game as a ground ball goes back to the mound where it's knocked down by Myers. He'll pick it up and soft toss it over to first and Larkin for the first out here in the 6th inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
1 down, nobody on. Travis Call had an RBI single with 2 outs back in the 4th inning after grounding out in the 2nd inning. 6 runs, 8 hits for Buckman. No runs, just 1 hit for Cannon Falls. This pitch goes low. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss at the next offering. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Winner will get Laverne right here in Faribault next. Saturday at 4:30. 4 games Saturday and 3 games next Sunday in Faribault as the pitch fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Don't forget, we got 3 more tomorrow. We'll have them all right here at NSPN.TV. Myers with the 2-2 inside corner, strike 3 called. Travis Call down on strikes. 2 down here in the inning. And Joe Call will be the batter. He struck out looking in the 3rd and flew out to center in the 4th.
Number 3,
The
Joe.
games tomorrow, Waconia and Union Hill at 11 o'clock, Ada and Plato at 1:30, and Raymond and Wanamingo at 4:30. The pitch, a fly ball towards left field, playable for Hayden Strain. He is under it, and he'll make a 2-handed grab at medium depth left, and Buckman goes quietly in at the 6th. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Buckman leading 6-0.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Thank you for your support, and hope you enjoy your time here at Bell Field.
Six 0 Buckman. Cannon Falls will try to get back. With hitters 3, 4, and 5 due here in the 6th inning, Cannon Falls has gotten 5 runners on in this game and has left them all on.
Leading off is Cannon Falls,
Brock Peterson
number 11, shortstop, Brock Peterson.
flew out to left in the 1st inning and reached on an error in the 4th. Matt Todges has only given up 1 hit, he's walked 1 and struck out 3, including the last 2 batters in that 5th inning, as Peterson looks at a strike on the outside edge. No balls, 1 strike to count. Pitch fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes to count. The 0-2. Slowly hit ground ball towards second base. Charging there is Jack Suska. On to Joe Call at first base, and 1 up, 1 down here in the 6th inning. Todges, St. Scholastica kid, still doing his thing, as Nolan Consemius will stand in. He grounded to short in the 2nd and popped to first in the 4th. He's 0 for 2. The only hit of this game belongs to Gino Larkin. A 1-out single back in at the 2nd inning as the first pitch out of the zone from Todges. 1 ball and no strikes to count. 6, 8, and 2 for the Billygoats. 0-1 and 0 for Cannon Falls. The pitch blown away. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Todges trailing in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch goes low. A reminder is it's apt to do in a game like this. Cannon Falls is the home team. The 3-0 delivery. Todges throws a strike. Consemius was about to embark on a 90-foot journey, but a roadblock got in the way. 3 balls, 1 strike, swing and a miss. Consemius with a healthy cut, but no contact. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes now. 6-8-2 for Buckman, 0-1-0 for Cannon Falls as the pitch goes low for ball 4.
Now batting first baseman, number 29.
That's the second walk of the night for Todges. And Gino Larkin, the only man with a base hit tonight for Cannon Falls, will be the batter. He's actually been on base both times he's been up, on a single in the second, and he reached on an error in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike to count on Larkin. Cannon Falls trailing 6-0 here in the home half of the 6th. The 0-1 delivery is inside for 1 ball, 1 strike. Consemius at first base with 1 down. Todges to a stretch and a move to first base will send Nolan Consemius back to the bag. One, swing and a miss, another healthy cut, but no contact. And it's 1-2 on Gino Larkin. Move to first base and back to the bag goes Consemius once again. 1-2. Curveball. Did Larkin go? No appeal asked for. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Pitch outside. Now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner stays put, 3-2, fouled at the plate. Now it's 3 balls, 2 strikes still on Gino Larkin. He's been on base twice in this game. The pause, the runner stays put in the pitch inside. For the 3rd time of this game, the Bears have gotten multiple runners on in the same frame. Back-to-back walks with Consemius and Larkin. One down, runners at first and second. Hayden Strain flew out to left, or popped out to second, I should say, in the 2nd inning and struck out in the 4th. He started in right field. He's now playing left field, and he sprays that one foul. No balls, 1 strike to count. Runners lead from their respective bases, and the pitch, little nubber up the first base side foul. As that one struck Strain while he was standing in the batter's box. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Consemius, the runner at second. Infielders not paying a ton of attention to the runners because they really don't mean much at this point. Here's a ground ball back to the mound. Todges throws to second for one, throws to first, not in time. Consemius will move up to third on the play as Larkin retired from Todges to Gertz. First and third with two down. And Rich Burr to the plate. "32nd year as a Cannon Falls Bear. Burr walked in the second inning and grounded to third in the fourth. First and third with two down. A fastball is outside. One ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery in there for a strike, and it's 1-1 now. Swinging a foul away. Angling over is the first baseman Joe Call, who climbed the fence a little bit, and that one ends up outside of the area. That they're serving food. Got the grills going. I believe it was over at Meesville today. He had a foul ball that actually hit a grill. This pitch goes outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. My sources did report, I believe it was the Minnesota Baseball Association Twitter account, that no humans or meat patties were damaged by that foul ball, so always good to protect life and meat. Ground ball towards short. Gertz will field. He'll go the short way to second base, and hanging on to the throw is Jack Suska to retire the side. 2 walks and 2 runners left. The Bears have gotten 7 runners on. They've left them all on. As we head to the 7th inning, the Billygoats with a 6-0 lead.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
We'll make it official by getting the graphic up to date. It'll be the 7th inning. The Buckman Billygoats with 3 runs in the 4th inning and 3 runs in the 5th inning. Matt Todges holding Cannon Falls to 1 hit over 6 innings. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Billygoats here in the 6th as Jake Suska fouls the first pitch away. No balls and 1 strike. Suska has flown out to left in the 3rd inning and singled in the 5th. The 0-1 is fouled away at third base side, out of play. In case you're just logging on, it was an Andrew Ruckert RBI single and a Travis Call RBI single and a good piece of base running by Aaron Weber that scored the 3 runs in the 3rd as Myers misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It was a swinging bunt off the bat of Cummett when Aaron Weber was at 3rd. The catcher, Lindell, picked it up and threw to first base to get the out there as the pitch goes low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. When the catcher threw the ball to first base, Weber took off and beat the return throw. Ground ball up the middle, slowly hit. Solquist will field at second base and throw to first base, but not in time. Suska now with 2 hits and 3 plate appearances. And a leadoff single for Suska is the second time in 7 frames that Buckman has gotten their leadoff runner on. And Matt Todges will come to the plate. Popped to third in the first, lined out to first in the third, and hit into a fielder's choice and scored a run as Todges fields the bunt. Myers will field, and he'll throw it into right field. Hitting second, moving to third is Suska. Todges will reach first base. That'll be the first error of the night for Cannon Falls. So runners at the corners with nobody out in the inning. And a new runner coming in for the Buckman Billygoats. That's Andy Wincher. Will run for Todges at first base.
Pinch runner is number 13, Andy Wincher at first base.
Wincher pinch running here in the top of the 7th inning. Nobody out. Runners at first and third. Lane Gertz to the plate. He flew out to right in the first inning, grounded out to second in the second inning, and hit by a pitch, and scored in the 5th inning. Moved to first base, and back to the bag standing is Todges. You might think a little less about a first and third go situation in this situation, up by 6 runs as the pitch goes outside. 1 ball and no strikes to count. And it's probably, in my speculation, not even on the minds of the Billygoats right now, knowing the fact that Myers has an excellent pickoff move to first base. You see the short lead by Wincher at first base, as the next one is out of the zone. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Billygoats leading 6-0 here in the top of the 7th inning. Myers delivers as the pitch inside for 3 balls, no strikes now. Six runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors for Buckman now. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 error for Cannon Falls. Myers ready in 3-0. The old automatic, 3 balls and 1 strike. Myers will move to first base, thinking perhaps in a 3-1 situation they are going to run. It's probably the pitch to do it, as Myers will throw over there once again. Swinging a foul away. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to count now. Suska off of third. And Wincher running for Todges at first. A blooper towards short, caught at short by Brock Peterson. And there's 1 down here in the 7th inning. So Gertz retired, first and second still with only 1 out, and the batter is Noah Bosher. Bosher popped to left in the first inning, singled and scored in the 4th inning, and fouled out to third in the 5th. 6-0 Buckman in the visiting half of the 7th inning. The lefty-lefty matchup, healthy cut, no contact from Bossier. It's no balls and 1 strike. 3 more games here at Faribault before we round out the weekend tomorrow. The 0-1 delivery, another healthy cut, and another swing and a miss. So it's no balls and 2 strikes on Noah Bossier. The 0-2 delivery. Missed on the fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Keith Myers, 25th year Cannon Falls Bear, and a foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes the count. Fastball up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Buckman looking to add on to the 3 spot that they got in the 3rd and the 3 spot that they got in the 4th inning. 3 of those runs charged to Nick Drinkin. The other 3 charged to the man in the game right now, Keith Myers. A healthy cut. No contact from Noah Bossier, and Bossier down on strikes. In the biz, we call that not getting cheated. But Myers got the strikeout, 2 down in the inning. And Aaron Weber will stand in. He's 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, a double, and 2 RBI. Weber and Andrew Ruckert a combined 5 for 6 with 3 runs scored and 4 RBI for Buckman tonight. A move to first base will send Wincher back to the bag. Buckman leading 6-0. They are the visiting squad in this game. And Myers steps off towards 3rd. He did step off before making the movement, so he's good when it comes to terms of a balk. The pitch, a little bit outside. One ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 delivery, popped foul. Right side, not a play. One ball, 1 strike. Short lead at first by Wincher. Suska down the line from 3rd, and a backdoor breaking ball taken for a strike. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. One and 2 with 2 down. Myers ready. The 1-2 pitch, fisted foul, first base side. Nice play made in the first base coaching box over there. So we'll stay put at 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 with 2 down. The pause, and now between 1st and 2nd, the runners try to go. They throw behind the runner at 3rd, and the throw to the plate is not in time. And here is the Billygoats stealing a run. Wincher took off between 1st and 2nd. Myers ran wide at him. As that happened, Suska broke to the plate. Myers threw behind the runner at third base. When the throw went to third, Suska snuck down the line. And scored with Wincher moving up to second. So a 7-0 lead now for Buckman. And the pitch down and in from Myers, who is a little bit frustrated. Deuce is wild on the cleanup hitter. Aaron Weber 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. 6 of the 7 runs for Buckman have come with 2 outs. Two. Ground ball, third base side. Rich Burr will field. And a sidearm toss across the diamond to retire the side. One third baseman taking care of the other, but 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Buckman leading Cannon Falls as we stretch in Faribault 7-0.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
The Buckman Billygoats with a 7-0 lead. They steal a run. In the top half of this inning, 6 of the 7 runs that they have scored have come with 2 outs. It'll be 8-9-1 for Cannon Falls. Matt Todges has held them to only 1 hit. Carlton Lindau grounded to first in the 2nd inning and grounded to third in the 5th as the pitch goes outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 delivery. Popped towards shallow center field. Long run for Andrew Ruckert. It'll run it down in shallow right center field. The snowman on the scorecard is the first out. You're in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Keith Myers is going to get lifted for a pinch hitter. And this will be Scott Peterson.
Number 20, Scott Peterson.
Scott Peterson, 2nd year as a Bear. An ag loan officer is his day job. As Peterson will stand in. Batting for Myers, and a pop-up directly behind home plate. Comet directly near the screen will make the catch, and that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Comet was going back towards the screen and had just enough real estate to corral it. And quickly 2 up, 2 down here in the 7th inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
And Luke Solquist will start the 4th trip around the batting order for Cannon Falls. He's 0 for 3, a ground out to the pitcher in the 1st, a ground out to 3rd in the 3rd, and struck out in the 5th as the pitch goes outside. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Todges delivers, and a slowly hit ground ball that caroms foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. 1-2, swing and a foul at the plate. One ball, 2 strikes. Todges looking for a 1-2-3 inning and a foul ball off the bat of the leadoff hitter, Silquist. The only hit of the game was the Geno Larkin 1-out single back in at the 3rd. Todges has walked 3 and has struck out 3. There's been 2 errors behind Todges in this game. As the deuce is now wild on Silquist. A ground ball toward short, and that took a wicked hop right off the face of Gertz, and Gertz will just eat that one. They're going to rule it a base hit. And Gertz looks no worse for the wear. Look from this distance that perhaps it got him in the face, but must have gotten him around the shoulder. That'll be the 2nd hit for Cannon Falls. A runner at first with 2 down. Pete Haggerty to the plate. He's 0 for 3 and looks at the first pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Haggerty grounded to the pitcher in the 1st inning. Grounded to 3rd in the 3rd and struck out in the 5th. He'll fly one out to shallow left. Gertz out. Bozier in. Bozier makes the catch. 1 hit, 1 left. And we're 7 complete. It'll be a Buckman Billygoat. 7-0 lead.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Luke Wintrill, a new pitcher for Cannon Falls as we start the 8th inning. A beautiful Bell Field here in Faribault. 3 more games to go. Tomorrow on the weekend, Myers done after 3 innings. Gives up 4 hits, 4 runs, only 3 of them earned. He doesn't walk anybody. He hits 1 and he strikes out 2. Luke Winchell out of Cannon Falls High School. We'll look at or throw wild on the first offering. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 delivery, outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1 now. The Cannon Falls Bears trailing 7-0, and they've been held to just 2 hits. Outside corner for a strike again. Winchell, a pitcher from Waldorf University down in Forest City, Iowa. Swinging a foul at the plate. Winchell, a graduate of Cannon Falls High School as well. Andrew Ruckert is the batter. He's 3 for 3 with a double, a run scored, and 2 RBIs. Oh, by the way, the 1-2 delivery just missed the corner, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Forgot to mention the important details. My mistake. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. Swinging a pop-up foul out of play. Waconia Union Hill, 11 o'clock tomorrow. Ada and Plato at 1:30. Raymond and Wanamingo at 4:30. The 2-2 delivery fouled back to the screen. Matt Cummett and Travis Cole, the two hitters here in the 8th inning. Two balls, two strikes. Pitch swung on and missed. Ruckert with a healthy cut, but no contact. He's retired for the first time in this game. One down. Here in the 8th inning. One down, nobody on. Matt Cummett is 0 for 3. He'll foul the first pitch away. He grounded to first in the second inning, grounded out to the catcher in the 4th inning, and grounded out to the pitcher in the 6th inning. No balls, two strikes now. 0-2 out towards center field. Coming in is Haggerty. He won't be able to get there. It'll be hit number 10 for the Buckman Billygoats. Cummett with a single with one out here in the 8th inning. Runner at first. One down, and Travis Cole to the plate.
Pitch running, number 18.
And for a pinch runner for the Billygoats is Kyle Wincher. He'll run for Cummett at first base. The Billygoats now out hitting Cannon Falls 10-2. 3 in the first, 3 in the third, 1 in the 7th for the Billygoats. Kyle Wincher, runner at first base. The pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Cole at the plate, he's 1 for 3. He got a 2-out RBI single back in the 4th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike after a swing and a miss from Winsel. One ball, 1 strike as a ball got away in the Cannon Falls bullpen down the right field line. That's why time was called there briefly. Luke Winchell, 16th year as a Cannon Falls Bear, as the move to first base and back in as Wincher. He's a key account manager in sales as his real job. The pitch high. Swinging a foul away. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count on Travis Cole now. Joe Call in the on-deck circle. Billygoats looking to add on their total. They lead at 7-0 here in the top of the 8th. Winchell delivers, fouled away. Buckman hangs on. It's them and Laverne next Saturday afternoon here in Faribault. A swing and a miss from Call. And there's 2 down here in the inning. So the teams that will be guaranteed to be playing here in Faribault next weekend. The Bluffton Braves will be playing. The Nishwa Lightning will be playing on Saturday. Bluffton will be playing at 1:30 Saturday. Nishwa at 11 a.m. St. Martin Martins will play next Saturday night. 1 ball, no strikes. I'll have to update my bracket overnight, as Joe Call, who's 0 for 3, has a 1 ball, 1 strike count on him. Laverne will be playing here next Saturday at 4:30 against the winner of this game. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next Sunday in Faribault, the Bemidji Blue Ox, the Dumont Saints, and the Watertown Red Devils will be playing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch missed the outside edge. And we'll have some quarterfinal games on September 3rd, September 4th. The Class C championship game scheduled for Labor Day here in Faribault. This has been pretty fun, pretty entertaining, and we got 1 more day left this weekend and 2 more weekends to go. Traveling time for the base runner at first base, 3-2 up, ball 4. And Call draws the walk to allow Jake Suska to get an opportunity here in the top of the 8th inning. 7 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for Buckman. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for Cannon Falls. Jack Suska will look at the first pitch outside. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Wincher, the runner at second base. Call, the runner at first base. Got on a single and a walk respectively. A slowly hit ground ball that's going to be fielded by Winchell, and an easy toss over to Larkin at first base retires the side. A walk, a hit, and 2 men left. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Cannon Falls with a 7-run mountain to climb and 6 outs to play with. They trail at 7-0.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.tv. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.tv will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, featured stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.tv.
Leading off for Cannon Falls.
7-0 Buckman.
Number 11, Brock Peterson.
As we head to the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a re-entry for the catcher. And the pitcher here. Brock Peterson, 0 for 3. First pitch out of the zone from Todges has given up the 2 hits. He's walked 3. And he has struck out 3 as well. Working on a 2-hitter as we start the 8th inning as the pitch goes outside. 2 balls and no strikes to count. 3 spot in the 4th and the 5th, and a single tally in the 7th for Buckman. A fly ball towards center field should be routine for Andrew Ruckert, and he'll make a one-handed catch in medium depth center. And Peterson now 0 for 4. He did reach on an error once.
Number 4, Nolan Consemius.
1 down, nobody on for Nolan Consemius. Rounded to short in the 2nd inning, popped to first in the 4th and walked in the 6th. pitch inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. One, swinging a foul. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Dodgers ready, 1-2, high in the air, right side of the infield. Suska and Call are over there. Call at first base. Will corral it. Perhaps tried to tumble to do so, but I guess you don't try to tumble, but probably wasn't the smoothest catch in the world, but it goes down as a 3 on the scorecard. Gino Larkin has been on base every time he's been up tonight for Cannon Falls. A single in the 2nd inning. He reached on an error in the 4th and walked in the 6th. First pitch out of the zone.
Okay, we'll see you Friday night.
The 1-0 delivery. Curveball taken low. It is 1 ball, 1 strike count on Gino Larkin. Class C state tournament here in Faribault as ground ball goes towards third, gobbled up there by Weber. The toss across the diamond, it's a bit of an errant throw, but some fancy footwork by Call and some fancy hand-eye coordination allows him to record the putout and end the bottom of the 8th inning. A 3 up, 3 down, 8th for Cannon Falls. To the 9th we go. It's 7-0. Billygoats.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
Such news. It's everything I ever wanted.
Ninth inning upon us. Buckman with a comfortable advantage, 7-0. Be the top of the order is Matt Tauges, who's done a lot with his arm tonight. Has been on base once safely in his 4 plate appearances at the plate. It'll be a pitcher against pitcher matchup to start as Tauges looks at a strike, 0-1. He popped to third in the first, lined out to first in the third, reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 5th, and reached on an error in the 7th inning after a bunt. They're going to call that one a strike, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to count after an appeal. So it's no balls, 2 strikes. Tauges takes the curve inside. Winchell, the 3rd pitcher of the night for Cannon Falls. Lane Gertz and Noah Bozier to follow here in the 9th inning. The 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss. Another healthy cut from Tauges, but he's down on strikes. Winchell gets his 3rd strikeout in an inning and a 3rd. In his 16th year as a Cannon Falls Bear. And Lane Gertz will come to the plate. 0 for 3, hit by a pitch and scored. As the pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery smacked towards short, and on the soft liner, Brock Peterson makes the catch. There's 2 down here in the inning. You're looking at the offensive stars of the night for Buckman. Andrew Ruckert, 3 for 4, a double, a run scored, and 2 RBI. Aaron Weber, 2 for 4. With 2 runs scored and an RBI. 1 for 4 night for Travis Call with an RBI as well. Those are the guys that have knocked in runs for the Billygoats tonight. Noah Bozier is 1 for 4 and has a 1-0 count on him. He hammers one down the right field line but will foul. Amongst the spectators having a good time down the way. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Wild one back to the screen. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two, 1, fouled back. And the count moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuce's wild pitch on number 22, and the Deuces will remain wild. If you're an optimistic Bears fan and you're thinking rally in the bottom of the 9th inning, it'll be hitters 6, 7, and 8 Deuce, Strain, Burr, and Lindau. Swinging a foul away. That one lands on the roof of the third base dugout. So the third 2-2 pitch of the plate appearance coming from Winchell. It misses outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. 3 in the third, 3 in the 5th, and 1 in the 7th for the Buckman Billygoats. The 3-2 delivery, swing, and a foul back. So the 9th plate appearance, or the 9th pitch of the plate appearance coming up here between Winchell and Bozier. The Billygoats have been set down in order 3 times in this game, and Bozier will make it a double-digit pitch count for this plate appearance alone after another foul ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball towards first. Sitting down on it nicely was Gino Larkin. And he'll jog to the bag to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. The Bears need 7 to keep this baby going. They trail it by a 7-0 margin.
All season long, you've gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone! A home run!
Diamonds that define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball and our hometowns. And on September 10th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Guardians at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the champions will be honored in a ceremony at Town Ball Tavern, and all Town Ballers will be invited down to the field for a special pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
Field Scallon back, has it measured. That's it! Air Freight Unlimited, your Class A state champions.
For tickets to the Minnesota Twins Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 10th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
There's the scoreboard. It tells the story. Greg Williford, our producer-director, working his 4th game of the day. We appreciate his work all throughout this day as Aaron Stein will bat for Hayden Strain. Stein in his 15th year as a Bear. Will bat for Strain, who was 0 for 3. Todd just working on a 2-hitter here in the 9th. No balls, 1 strike to count on Stein. The 0-1 delivery, another curveball, missed low and away. One ball, 1 strike. Ground ball towards third. Over the glove of the backhand attempt from Weber. And Stein will try to hustle to second base, and he's going to get there. So Stein will reach.
Now batting, number 5, third baseman, Rich
And Hayden
Burr.
Strain will re-enter to run for him out at second base. They're going to rule that one an error, so that'll be the third
Number 15, Poison.
defensive miscue of the night for
Correction.
the
Entry for
Billygoats.
number 15 at second
So
base.
Rich Burr Rich Burr 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch low. 1 ball, no strikes. Rich, 48 years old. His 32nd year. And this organization, just one of many stories you hear like that throughout this state. You have entertainment and fun and a great atmosphere like this. Why wouldn't you want to play baseball forever if you could? Pitch goes high, 2 balls, no strikes. I mean, Loretto last night, former 9-year big leaguer, Corey Koski, still playing for them. 2-0, strike, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike count. That's what town ball's all about. Strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count now. Ground ball to the right side. Joe Call will field and jog over to first base to retire Burr, with Strain moving up to third on the play. 1 down in the inning. And Carlton Lindo, who is 0 for 3 with a couple of ground outs
27,
and a fly out.
Lindo.
Fouled away. The pitch outside. One towards center field. It'll land for a base hit. The shutout is over. Carlton Lindo with an RBI single to score Hayden Strain. And the Bears on the board here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Derek Johnson will run for Lindo at first base.
Runner at first base.
And a visit from the dugout with Todges, making sure he can still get that out 26 and 27. That conversation, a quick one on the hill. Johnson, the runner at first base, with 1 down, and Luke Winchell will bat for the first time in this game. The pitch, ground ball towards short. Gertz will field, goes to second for 1. The throw to first base in time, and that's that. Buckman heading on to next weekend with a 7-1 victory over Cannon Falls here in our final game of the day in Faribault. They will take on Laverne next Saturday at 4:30. 7 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors, and 5 left for Buckman. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error, and 9 left for Cannon Falls. Matt Tauges, the winning pitcher, throws a 3-hitter, gives up 1 unearned run, walks 3 and strikes out 3. And the losing pitcher is Nick Drinkin for the Cannon Falls Bears. So it'll be Buckman and Laverne next Saturday here in Faribault at 4:30 in the second round of Class C State Tournament Baseball. Coming up tomorrow, a triple header here from Faribault on NSPN.TV. Waconia and Union Hill at 11, Ada and Plato at 1:30, and Raymond and Wanamingo at 4:30. And we invite you to be with us then. We thank Greg Williford for a job well done producing and directing throughout the 4 games today. For our entire crew, my name is Darren Swenson saying so long. In our final game of the day, Buckman defeats Cannon Falls 7-1. We will join you again at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning as we welcome you back to the neighborhood here at NSPN.TV.
Baseball. It's America's pastime and Minnesota's passion. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, in partnership with the Minnesota Baseball Association, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Coverage of this great Minnesota tradition is proudly brought to you by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. Xfinity, a better way to watch. Think Bank, meet your money. The Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage. And by the Minnesota Twins. Get tickets for Town Ball Night at Target Field on September 10th. Live coverage throughout the Town Ball tourney can be seen right here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. That's NSPN.TV. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now, let's get out to the ballpark.